Hello, everybody, and cheers to Friday evening. I'm Catherine Oster, in case you were wondering. and This is chat number 3, or day number 3, in the 5 days of Let's Chat About Cash series that I've got going on. So, tonight, I want to talk to you guys about having, spending, and getting money. Hey, who do I have live? Hey, Bobby, how are you? I'm gonna cheers. I'm drinking a San Pellegrino Italian sparkling grapefruit drink. It's pretty good, actually. So here we are talking about spending money, having money, and getting money. Those are basically the 3 main activities that we do with money. So which one are you really good at? Because probably you're going to have one that you're really good at, and probably you're going to have one that, you're not so good at. So, you're having tea. Awesome. So the one that I was not so good at was having money in the beginning. The last 7 years, I have really worked on having more money. I was really, really good at spending money, and I could always get just enough. But I would say for me, the last couple of years, I've really focused on getting more money and having more money. So let's look at getting money first. So, getting money is all of the ways that money shows up in your life currently. Whether it's your job, and maybe you don't have a job. Maybe your spouse is the main income earner in your household, but you contribute an energy to them generating more money for your household. Meaning, you might not get a direct paycheck, but you look after things for them so they can go to work. You look after the kids. Hi, Jackie. You look after getting groceries. You probably look after the laundry, making sure that they have a meal when they come home. Those are all things that you contribute to your spouse. If they are the main income earner, you contribute to them having more ease in their life and having more money. Now, other ways you can get money. Did you know that you could get paid for things that are fun for you? I know. It was totally a news flash for me a couple of years ago when I discovered that. I didn't think that anybody would want to pay me for, hi Loretta, for things that I didn't work really hard for, because the harder you work for something, the more money it's got to be worth. And yeah, no. Hi Robert. The harder you work does not necessarily equate to you getting or having more money. And that is I keep talking about it because it seems like it's such a strong, popular point of view with people. And yeah, what if it's not really true? So getting money. So you can also look at how many revenue streams, how many ways do you have money flowing into your life right now. So for me, for example, over the last 7 years, I've really worked on adding revenue streams to my life. Before, pre-access, I just had 2, maybe 3. I had my job that I worked at, I taught riding lessons, and I trained horses. But before that, it was just my job, before I actually stepped out and started adding things. So now I have riding lessons, training horses. I do some bookkeeping. I do the farm bookkeeping. I do this. I have a certified facilitator business where I offer sessions, private facilitation sessions. I do online classes. I do live classes, foundation classes, bars classes. I also, that's like 8. And I think that there's a couple more, I just can't think of them right now. But anyway, so it's really cool because money actually is like, it goes in a season, it goes in cycles. And each one of those things for me, when one of them will be flowing like really heavy and one of them will maybe be trickling, and then they always go in cycles. So then the other one is maybe a little bit slower, but then this one is really busy. And so the money, like, it's flowing in from all directions. And there's other revenue streams that you might not have considered before. For example, money coming into your life can look like somebody buying you lunch. You know, that's money you didn't have to put out to have your lunch. Somebody bought it for you. So it's not showing up as cash per se or more dollars in your bank account, but that is a method of income or a way that money can come in and contribute to you, that once you start to acknowledge that, it can start to grow and blossom. That's one of the other things, is acknowledging where money does show up for you allows it will just start to get greater. Your acknowledgement is like fertilizer for plants. Like, when you acknowledge things, they just start to blossom and bloom and get greater. So that's getting money. Spending money, I talked about let's talk about cash number 2. How are you spending your money? Are you spending your money just to get rid of it because you're not comfortable having it? Or are you spending your money on things that are actually generating more money in your life now and in the future? And I didn't even know that that was a thing until I did, until I started having these conversations in so many different access classes, you know. So looking at spending your money and having money was actually really uncomfortable for me. It really made me squirm. So whatever amount of money you have right now, at the end of the month, like, so for me, I was comfortable having negative money, actually. Now I'm comfortable having so much more. I started this practice of having money, which is called a 10% account, which is actually talked about in so many other things, not just access classes, where you put 10% of the money that comes into your life, you put it into a having account, a 10% account, which is just for you. So you start to honor yourself by having money. I started doing that 7 years ago, and that 10% account has grown and it's actually diversified into other things. But it was really, I mean, I hear so many people say, I can't even afford to have a 10% account. And believe me, I know, because that was me 7 years ago. Again, always in my overdraft at the end of the month. I can't afford to take 10% out. But I was literally, that was my rock bottom. And I said to myself, Catherine, you can't actually afford not to do this. I mean, what did I have to lose? So I even started taking out less. Like, I think I just started with 5% in the beginning. And I'm like, worst case scenario is at the end of the month, we're starving. And I have to spend that money to buy groceries. But I'm going to try it and I'm going to commit to it for a whole month. And you know what? I did it. I did it because there was a demand in my world that I was going to start having money. And money started showing up to meet that demand. So I didn't ever dip into my 10% account, actually. I have here and there for other things because there gets to be, you know, like tens of thousands of dollars in there. I have dipped into it, but I've always paid myself back. I've always honored myself and paid it back. And it's my, like, honoring me. So it starts to change the way you energetically interact with money and engage with money. And it's almost like it starts to attract more into your life. So, hi Rhea, how are you? I'm just finishing up. You're gonna have to watch the replay. We're talking about having money, spending money, and getting money. And so what is that for you, and have you ever looked at those 3 things with money before, and what would you like to have more of in your life? And so again, I've got this Money Magic Monthly program starting on Monday. We start on Monday, March 8th, but I'm actually leaving registration open for the whole month of March. And you can join me for a taste, where you can just pay for the first month, because it's a 10-month program. The people choosing the full program, I mean, we're going to commit. They're going to commit. They're choosing to commit to having more money for 10 months. It takes some time to unravel all of the energies, all the judgments that we have grown up with, probably for many lifetimes, about money. So, it starts on Monday, March 8th. There's a link with this video. If you have any questions, I'm also doing discovery sessions where we'll take 15 minutes and get together on Zoom and ask questions and see if it's a fit for you or not. But yeah. All right. Cheers. Cheers. With my San Pellegrino Italian grapefruit drink tonight. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night wherever you are in the world and whatever you're up to. And I'll be doing 2 more chats tomorrow night and Sunday night, same time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.